Welcome back to the Tigers Den podcast, guys. I am your host, Big C. Before we get started, you already know what we got to do, man. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new, and make sure you ring that bell. Join the Noti Squad, the hottest squad on the tube. Our Tigers sweated this one out in the first half and came out in the second and dominated. 63-35 was your final. Grambling was down 2 scores when they got the ball in the second half. Then they went out and rolled off 42 unanswered points. Phil Austin finished 18 of 24 for 297 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. The interceptions were forced passes trying to get the ball downfield. On the ground, Charlie Brooks was bottled up in the first half but broke out in the second. He finished with 21 carries for 134 yards and 3 scores. PA2 made up for his 3 interceptions with 105 yards on the ground and an impressive 70-yard TD run. Out wide, Demetrius Gunn led the way with 4 grabs for 74 yards. Big tight end Rob Bradford had 4 grabs for 47 yards in the score, while Clark and Terrell each got into the end zone. On defense, in the first half, the G-men could not stop anything Troy did. But in the second, they only gave up 1 touchdown early in the third. Josh Carey led the way again with 12 tackles and a sack. The D was also able to rack up 3 sacks. DeAndre Hodges sparked the comeback with his first interception on the year, and Deontay Bridgewater had a pick 6 that blew the game open. On special teams, John Nichols took another kickoff back to the house, 101 yards. Teams will learn they can't kick it to CB1. I'll say this, Terry McGrew is something special. He came in after Young went out with an injury, and the big sophomore came in and balled out. He finished with 256 yards passing, 46 yards rushing, and 5 total touchdowns, 3 passing and 2 rushing. But in the second half, he threw 3 costly interceptions, and for him to be a 70 overall, he's going to be scary in the next couple of years. So we put a bow on week 6 and take a look at the top 10. And the top 3 are still the same. Bama in at 1, USC is 2, Auburn 3. Florida's up a spot to 4, Oklahoma down a spot to 5, Texas still at 6, Michigan still at 7, and your Grambling State Tigers go up 2 spots to 8. Vatech had a huge jump this week, up 6 spots to 9, and Stanford is up 1 spot to 10. Taking a look at the players of the week in the Sun Belt Conference, on offense, Charlie Brooks with his 21 carries and 134 yards and 3 scores. And on defense, Remy Lazarus, the senior safety from Georgia Tech, who we played this week, had 4 tackles and 2 interceptions. To the recruiting trail we go, and we welcome the newest member to the class, wide receiver H-back Jordan Paxson from Red Hill, South Carolina. He's 5'10", 190 pounds, and he has speed. He's going to do great in the slot, and he could see some time in the backfield replacing Will Higgins. Back to the board, we are still in the lead for RAYSHAUN Baker. He's the #1 corner in the nation from Austin, Texas. Grambling is starting to pull away for 3-star corner Brent Stovall. He would make a great 1-2 punch with Baker. 5-star athlete Mike Collins still has Grambling as his 4th team, but the Tigers haven't given up yet. Same could be said about athlete Sean Edwards. Mizzou has a big lead, but Grambling is still making a push. We are in a battle for 3-star athlete Will Davis. The Tigers plan to move him to linebacker if he decides to come to Grambling. 4-star DN Torian Ray has moved Grambling State to the #1 spot ahead of Southern and Ohio State. 3-star QB Chris King from Chicago still has GSU as his #1 team, and the lead is growing over Mizzou. We've added 2 new prospects to the board, 4-star safety Chris Ferwarda from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and 4-star athlete Chase McCarty from Illinois. Chris could be moved to outside linebacker in the Josh Carey role, and Chase McCarty has speed and size to play running back. Make sure you guys follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter so you can stay up to date with recruiting. At Big C Got Game, the link is down in the description. It's time to get ready for week 7 as our Tigers head out on the road and go heads up with the Georgia State Panthers. The Panthers come in 1-2 on the season with back-to-back losses to Rice and UNC, and their lone win was over UTSA. Panthers are led by all-world QB Tommy Gross. The dual threat has thrown for 451 yards and 5 touchdowns, but it's his scrambling ability that has the G-men worried. He's rushed for 153 yards and 1 score. His backfield mate, Darius Stubbs, has toted the rock 37 times for 192 yards and a touchdown. At wideout, Penny Hart is a star. He leads the team in catches and yards, but Bryson Duckworth leads the team in touchdowns. On defense, the G-men offense should be able to eat. It's an unexperienced group led by outside linebacker Ed Kearney with his 26 tackles and 2 sacks. But Austin will have to locate Remy Lazarus on every play. The senior safety plays all over the field and could be a problem. Well, it looks like Herbie thinks the Tigers will move to 6-0 on the season. Comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new, and we'll talk from the Georgia Dome. Make sure you guys hit those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at BigCGatGame, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.